are you? It is a Monday after Thanksgiving, and we went to Miami just for like 5 days, and it was really nice to get away. And the reason why I like getting away is it gives me new perspective. It enables me to like step out of my life and kind of look at it more objectively and go, oh, okay, how am I doing? So I don't know how your thing. So we did not celebrate with family. It was just the three of us. We went out for Cuban food for our Thanksgiving dinner. My daughter actually came down with a cold, which was so weird because we haven't been sick at all. Or, we haven't gotten COVID or anything like that. So it felt so weird just to have for her to have a normal cold. And I will say colds are kind of yucky. So here I want to look to see if I am going live in my group because I have so much technology set up that I'm always shocked when it works. So let's see. Okay. I am seeing myself. Ooh, I am live. Yay. Okay. So anyway, so if you are joining me, if you're going to watch the rebroadcast of this, please just do #replay and let me know. Oh my God, Clarita. How are you? It's so good to see you.
I'm busy. I don't see you in the group.
You don't?
No.
Uh-oh.
I see you in the page.
I see me here, right here. You don't see me in the group?
Ask Clarita where she's at.
Clarita, where are you seeing me? Are you seeing me in the Facebook group or on the Facebook page? So I think, I hope I'm in my Become a Blogger Genius group. And I think I'm seeing myself. So if somebody is watching, will you tell me, where are you seeing me? I would love to know.
I see you now.
Okay, so David does see me. Yay, it's working. Because I'm using this crazy thing. I'm using Restream and Ecamm, and they're all hooked together. And when it works, it's always a miracle. So I wanted to, first of all, I want to show you my new explainer video. I hired somebody on Fiverr to create this for MiloTree Easy Payments, and I would love to know what you think about it. So I'm going to come here. Let's see if this works. Oops. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, let's see if this is what I want to do. Okay. Whoops. I don't think this is going to work. All right. Wait, let me come back. I will put a link to my explainer video. So see, I'm going live and everything's kind of crazy. I will put a link to it so that you can see it for yourself and tell me what you think. And I put it in the Facebook group. And Clarita, oh good, you're in the Blogger Genius group. Clarita, did you watch the explainer video that I sent it to you? So Clarita is my designer and I wanted her to see it. So okay, I want to talk about the new workshop I am hosting. Let me see if I can find this. Okay. I'm going to do another live training on December 13th, which is 2 weeks from today. And it was so cool because, okay, so I did my first workshop, about 2 weeks ago, and it was all about how to set up a paid workshop in under an hour because I'm all about you as a creator figuring out new ways to monetize your audience. So chances are you're creating cool content and you have an audience, but the question is like, how can you get paid by your audience? How can you lean into them and invest in them and really serve them in a whole different way? So I led a workshop and it was great. And there were like 50 people who showed up. And it was all about setting up your own workshop using our platform called MiloTree Easy Payments, which is, by the way, the easiest, leanest way to get paid for things like live workshops and to have recurring payments for memberships or to sell your coaching services, to sell products, those kinds of things. So what we discovered was that people thought this was cool, but still like needed more concrete information on how to do this. Like, how do you come up with a topic to teach? So in my live training on December 13th, it's going to be more of a workshop where I'm going to lead you through some exercises so that you can hone in on a topic that you could then teach in a live workshop. But here's the best part. We offer at MiloTree Easy Payments, we offer free sales pages that you can also set up super quickly. So in this live training, we're going to come up with a topic, but we're actually going to come up with a couple topics that you can test. And then I'm going to show you how to set up a sales page super quickly. And guess what you can then do? You can test those sales pages with your audience to see which topic they are most drawn to before you even create your presentation or what you're going to teach. So it's like this. MiloTree Easy Payments is the easiest platform to set up. It's totally lean. That's my construction. Totally lean, and you can test with it, because the truth is, I was just actually talking to somebody, and we were talking about how sometimes you come up with a hypothesis, and then you need to go test it. And sometimes you will be so surprised, because what you think will be a slam dunk will not be. And what you think may be like, no, nobody's going to want this, that's what people want from you. So I want to enable that for you, so you can come up with your ideas and cycle through them and test them and test them and test them so that you can find gold. I call these at-bats, like you're a baseball player and you have so many at-bats. I call this going off and being a miner, where you're mining for gold and you don't know where it is hidden, but I'm going to help you find it. So, okay, to sign up for the workshop, let's see, I'm going to be trying out a bunch of these different windows. Nope. Yeah, we're going to talk about how to pick a topic for your live workshop. Here we go. Sign up at workshop 2. This is my second workshop. 2.milotreecart.com, and it's $10. And I charge because I want you to show up differently. I want you to show up with skin in the game. That's like the whole purpose, is so that you move your business forward, so that you are able to go, oh my gosh, I know what problem I solve for my audience, and I am going to serve it up to them and help them. And if you think of yourself as a helper, this is the best way to do it. So it's not as distant, like I just post on Facebook or I post in my blog. Like, this is the most awesome way to serve your audience and to find a new way to monetize. Like, it is a win-win. Oh, and here's the best part too. At MiloTree Easy Payments, we set it up on purpose this way. We only get paid when you get paid. So we take a percentage, small percentage of your sales. So if you're not making money, we're not making money, you're not paying for some expensive platform while you figure out your business. You get this free platform, you get to test a bunch of stuff, and only when you start monetizing do we start monetizing. And I think David and I really wanted that to be the case, that we are perfectly aligned with you and your success. And that's why it's so fun and satisfying for me to do these workshops, because I get to hear from you and I get to help and I get to be a sounding board and I get to see where you're struggling, so I can push you, not hard, but gently push you down your success path. So please, if this sounds interesting, sign up at workshop 2. You notice it's not the most creative name, but it felt right because this is the second time. And by the way, if you didn't come to the first workshop, you can totally come to this workshop, because you will be touching on a lot of the same stuff, but this one will actually give you some concrete stuff to go test, to go try, to go put in front of your audience. I'd love it if you could either teach something before the end of the year or at least at the beginning of January. That is like this great time to be putting your offer out there, because everybody wants new beginnings in the new year. If you can put yourself right in front of people at that time, it's such a win. Okay, so workshop 2.milotreecart.com. And I was also going to talk a little bit about my most recent podcast. I did a guided meditation for Thanksgiving, because I did it, actually, I recorded it a year ago, and I thought to myself, what do I want to post for Thanksgiving? I should listen again to the guided meditation. And when I did, I realized it was weird, because it didn't sound like it was me. It sounded like somebody was doing this guided meditation. And when I listened to it, I realized how much calm it gave me. And I thought, I need to republish this because my hope is that it gives you that same level of common gratitude. I did it about gratitude because when I feel like the world is kind of weird, it's hard for me to stay grounded in a place of gratitude. So that was why I rebroadcasted. And if you listened, I hope it was helpful for you. And you can listen, you can hear it. If you just Google Blogger Genius Podcast and my most recent podcast, you will hear it. Also, then the week before that, and I hadn't talked about this, I interviewed a woman named Kim Garst. And she's like a social media expert. And I've been following her, gosh, forever. She was one of those first people talking about like Facebook and why it's such a good tool for marketing. So she came on my podcast and we talked about her whole business is like how to make money online. And it's like easy, meaning it's not easy to make money online, but like that's what she sells. So we talked about like what are the things that you need to be thinking about to be successful in 2022. And she had a couple ideas that I thought were really good. And they were very basic, like nothing that you haven't heard before. But us talking about it again, it reinforced certain things that I really believe. And one is you need to be thinking about your messaging, what you offer, what value you are providing for your audience and what the transformation really is. Like, how are you changing their lives? So for example, with MyLoTree Easy Payments, my goal is to help you monetize your audience in new ways, whether it be in workshops, whether it be in memberships, whether it be in coaching or services that you provide. I want you, or my job is to help you figure out new ways to monetize what you know and your relationship with your audience. That is and I want to do it in the easiest, leanest way possible so that you don't have to hack together a bunch of systems, you don't have to learn a bunch of technology, you can just set this up quickly and easily and hit the ground running. That's my messaging. So what is your messaging? And the thing that Kim was talking about is creating a really coherent narrative. So people go, oh, I always say you're my blank girl or my blank boy. Like I'm your payment girl. That's what I am. Or I'm your pop-up girl with our MyLoTree pop-up. I'm going to grow your social media followers. Boom. That's who I am. Or I'm gosh, I have a lot of hats, but I'm also with MyLoTree, with the Blogger Genius. I translate complex business concepts and make them doable and approachable so that you can be like, oh, okay, I can go do this. It's not so scary or complicated. So think about your messaging. Second, show up live and put your face out there, which is what I'm doing right now. And I said to David, I just need to go live. I didn't even put on makeup. I didn't brush my hair. I just said, I got to go live and just come back because, while we were away, I really took a step back from being super online just to kind of regroup. And I need those times. But then I was like, no, I'm ready to jump back in. So put your face out there so that people get to see you and they get to know you and get your vibe, understand what makes you tick. And so that is also super, super important. And the other thing that she said is to think about your website. Like you need to show up cleanly, you need to kind of show up in a way that you present yourself well so that when somebody comes to your blog or your website, they go, oh, I get you because you have clean messaging. I see your face. And also I can trust you. So you want to create, whether it be your logo, whether it be your website, stuff that looks professional so that it's too easy on the internet to click away and to go find somebody else. So how do you get people to stay with you and to trust you and to know, like, and trust you? That's what you're always trying to build. And then the final thing that she talked about, which I also so agree with, is this idea that we build this close relationship through email. It sounds so boring and so oh my God, that's so 2010. But I will tell you that you will make sales through email, not necessarily through Instagram or Facebook or TikTok. You build your audience through those platforms, but it's really where you get to build that relationship is through email. And so she was saying, your list, your list, your list. And I want to tell you, too, that I've been doing this for so long. And it took me so long to really lean into growing my list. It was weird. But I think that it's like this underrated asset. Also, you own it. You own your email list. So in 2022, do think about putting some effort into email. Because again, the whole goal is you attract people to you via social media. You attract like-minded people, and then you cultivate them and you build this relationship with them. And then they are more apt to feel connected to you. They're more apt to trust you, and they're more apt to buy from you, especially through email where you can sell them a paid workshop or a membership or some services, that kind of thing. So that's kind of the direction of your business. So the people who stop at social media are missing so much of this funnel, or the way that like you start up here, but the money isn't up here. The money is down here. So it's getting people through this journey. That's it. You're leading them on a journey. And important is social media. It's so loud. Important is social media, but really ultimately it's making money through the relationship and through email. So that's what I wanted to share today on this Monday. And I'm going to go because it's so loud at my house. But I hope you're well. And please put a comment in. Okay, please put a comment on Facebook or YouTube or wherever you're watching this. And let me know how you are thinking of monetizing in 2022, and whether a workshop makes sense for you. Is there something that you can teach to your audience where they will show up? And again, not necessarily that in your first workshop you're going to get super rich, but I do recommend you charge for it. And then if you can show up and deliver, guess what? They'll show up again. So that's what I want to leave you with. I hope you have a wonderful start to your week. And I don't know. That's it. Thank you for watching, and I will pop in again soon. Bye-bye.